I'm a 6'5", 240 running back out of Florida, and I'm best known for running through you. They always refer me to being Derrick Henry's twin, but I'm just a beast. My freshman, sophomore, and junior year, I had 0 offers. So coming into this senior year, I have to pick up some offers. Like I said, I will run through you. Hold on, rewind. I will boom over you. We're going into our first game against Kissing Me. I mean, I ran that ball outside and cut it back inside for a touchdown early on. We're going into that next play on 1st and 10. As you can see, I run it outside again, and I absolutely run this cornerback over. He felt me. I'm gonna have to give him my all if I want top 5 power offers, but running outside again, I juke, get back up that field and break 1 tackle, and as you can see, I hit that sideline, and I will go all the way for 6, and I'm turned up. And they just seem to not be able to put a stop to Derrick Baduki Jr., but as you can see, I juke again, and they cannot stop me as I fight for that first down, and I will get it. I mean, this offensive line is just blocking. These holes are opening up as I go in with another touchdown, and I give all praises to the Most High. 1st and 10, going into the next play, I absolutely run through this dude, and I mean, we're up 42-3. We're gonna do nothing but pound that ball down their throat, but going into the next play, I run him over again, and every time I'm rushing for 10. But we're going to win the game, and Derrick Baduki Jr. ends the game off with 29 carries, 318 yards, and 8 total TDs. After all the work that I put in over the summer, I mean, I'm just excited to have my first scholarship offer from James Madison, and coach said they would love to have me up there running back. Going into our next game against CHS High School, I mean, I started off intense with an inside zone, and I absolutely gave him the boom on my shoulder and ran him over for that first down, and I'm gonna rush for 10 every time. Going into the next play on 2nd and 8, I give him the meanest stiff arm, and then I boom him for that first down. I ran through him. I mean, Derrick Baduki Jr. wanted it all, and he wanted some more of that contact. I mean, he's like a bowling ball on 2nd down again. He absolutely run through this defender. Into the next play on 1st and 10, he finds a crease and absolutely runs him over in the end zone for the touchdown. 1st and 10, he has a jet option, and he hits that hole, breaks 1 tackle, bests it back out left side, and he sees nothing but that end zone and that green grass, and he will go for 6. And I mean, the speed that Derrick Baduki Jr. has is amazing. On 2nd down, he juke, get up that field with the bad intentions, and I almost go for 6, but he gets tackled. Getting down to that goal line, you know who the ball is going to, and he fights for that touchdown. But I mean, he is just taking their heart away. I mean, he getting back down to the goal line, he's just fighting for a touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. But he gets player of the game with 6 total TDs. But I mean, all of the attention is going on Derrick Baduki Jr. I mean, he gets an offer from Cincinnati and another offer from Georgia Southern. He has also got interest in the mail from West Virginia, Wake Forest, and Virginia Tech. I mean, things are coming in. We're going into our next game against Gainesville. As you can see, I have an inside zone, and I will take this rush for about 8 yards. Not only can I run that ball, but on 4th and 3, I can catch it out of that backfield, and I will run you over, break another tackle, and I almost get in that box, but I get tackled. To the next play on 3rd and 1, as you can see, I run in the back of my O-lineman, but that doesn't stop me from forward progress, and I get a big gain. But as you see, going into the next play, I have a jet sweep, and I take it outside left, and I will go all the way for 6. I mean, Derrick Baduki Jr. is having a monster game. On 1st and 10, he catches another ball out of the backfield, breaks 1 tackle, breaks another tackle, and almost break another one. But he gets brought down. But going into the next play on 2nd and 1, he hits an outside zone and hits that hole, and oh my God, he looks like he is gone, but he gets Hawkins shoved out of bounds. Getting down to that goal line, you know nothing is going to stop him when he lowers that shoulder as he go in with another one. And the next drive on 1st and goal, he comes in with another one. And he told the crowd that he's eating up and he wants some more. But as you can see, he had 39 carries, 318 yards, and 5 rushing TDs. To get an offer from Nick Saban is unbelievable. I picked up an offer from Alabama and Wake Forest, and I have 3 interest offers in Colorado, Northwestern, and Stanford. The spotlight is on me after picking up a tremendous number of offers. But going into the next game against Port St. Lucie, I break a tackle, break another tackle, and I will go up that sideline, break another tackle, and almost go, but I get shoved out of bounds. Derrick Baduki Jr. has some hard running early on. But on 1st and 10, he gets tripped up, but that doesn't stop him. He catches himself and still gets that first down. We're going into the next play on 2nd and goal. As you can see, he gets a sweep play, and he is wide open and walks in that end zone for the touchdown. On 2nd and 8, that dog comes out of Derrick Baduki Jr. He just runs and fights for that first down. We're going into the next play on 3rd and 4, I bounce it outside, run him over. He needs to hit the weight room, and I will go all the way in for 6, and I was turned up. You can see going into the next play on 2nd and 3, I have another jet option. I break 1 tackle early on, and I hit that sideline, and I'm almost going. I stiff arm, and he brings me down. That wasn't a strong enough punch. I'll get him next time. But on 4th and 6, I run a streak right up the middle, catch that ball, and I hurdle into the end zone because they cannot bring me down. And I told my teammates, hey, that's 5. That's 5. But it was actually 6. I get player of the game with 6 total TDs. I pick up a dream come true offer from Stanford, and I actually pick up 3 interest offers in West Virginia, Texas Tech, and Texas. After all these ball out games, I am ranked 24 in the nation. We're going into our next game against Mulberry. As you can see, we had a jet read option. As you see, I catch myself, break 1 tackle. I throw him off of me because get off of me, and I go for that first down. Going into that next play on 2nd and 8. This what makes me so special by catching that ball out of that backfield for a game. I just won, but going into the next play on 2nd and 10, I catch the ball out of that backfield again, and I see nothing but that end zone. I will go for 6. And he wants nothing but that end zone, but going into the next play on 2nd and inches, I bounce it back inside, bounce it back outside, break a tackle, and almost drag him into that end zone. And I got up and said, you are gonna need 2 to bring Derek Paducah Jr. down. But going into the next play on 1st and goal, as you can see, I punched that ball in, and he got that dog in him. But going into the next play on 2nd and 12, this DB tried to come down, and I laid that boom on him. He just must not know who I am. I will run through you. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, as you see, I get a jet option, but I trip myself up, catch myself, and I outrun these 2 defenders, and I go in for 6. I mean, I'm having a ball out game every week. I have another ball out game with 4 total TDs. And I pick up a crazy offer from West Virginia, and I pick up 3 interest offers in Washington State, Washington, and Oregon. On to our next game against Arbandale, I start off intense on 2nd and 11 by getting up that hole and getting to that first down with bad intention. Going into the next play on 2nd and 3, I hit that outside, and I absolutely run this kid over, and I keep going up that field. And I made sure to ring his bell early on. You're gonna know who Derek Paducah Jr. is. But he fights his way in for a touchdown. We're going into the next play on 2nd and 1. These holes are opening up, and I run this kid over, and I get up that field for some yards. But I stayed intense throughout the game, and on 1st and 10, I hit this outside, cut it back in, and as you can see, I throw him off of me, and I get up that field, and I'm breaking tackle. You cannot touch me. Going into this next play on 2nd and 2, I hit that outside with a stretch, and as you can see, I have 1 minute to beat, but I tried to hurdle him, but I get tackled. But as you can see, going into the next play on 1st and 10, they did not want to tackle me. I just ran right through them and went in for the touchdown. Going into the next play on 3rd and 3, I go in with a sweep play for another touchdown. And I get player of the game with 4 total TDs, and I pick up an offer from Oregon, and I pick up 3 insurance offers in Colorado, Northwestern, and California. Going into our next game against Inglewood, I start off intense. On 1st and 10, as you can see, I make these 2 miss and get back up that field, get up that sideline, and I will go all the way. And look at the elusive speed that Derek Paducah Jr. has with a touchdown. I mean, this game, I'm just running all over their defense. On 2nd and 1, I bounce it outside, and I hit him with a stiff arm, but it wasn't strong enough to get him off of me. Going into the next play on 1st and goal, they thought I was going outside, but I bounced it back inside for the touchdown. And as you can see, going into the next play on 2nd and 1, I hit that hole, and oh my God, I burst a speed, and I try to run through him, but I didn't. I get pushed out of bounds. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, I have a sweep, and I hit that left sideline, and I try to run through him again, and I did. But he brought me down. But going into the next play on 3rd and 3, I have a jet read option, and I hit that left sideline, and as you can see, I go in for 6. And I had a monster game with 6 total TDs, and as you can see, I pick up an offer from California, and I have 3 interest offers in Oklahoma, Ohio State, and Notre Dame. Going into playoff round number 1 against Tissueville, I mean, it didn't start off intense. I mean, on 1st and 10, they were strapping me up early. And I mean, on 3rd and 1, this defense was rallying that ball, but I finally get up that field and get a first down. And I started to pick up the pace. I mean, I was getting forward progress, and I was hitting those holes early. And it's either win or go home. And as you can see, on 1st and 10, they were not playing. They hit me for a tackle for loss. Things are not looking too short. On 2nd and 14, I try to juke, but I get put down for a tackle for loss. And that's 2 back-to-back, and that's a negative 2-yard loss. But I mean, we just keep getting put in bad predicaments. And 3rd and 44, as you can see, I get a screenplay. I catch that ball and hit that sideline, and I try to get something shaking, but I almost get to that first down. Things still seem to go wrong. On 3rd and 7, the ball gets thrown at the back of my head, and I was angry. I mean, with all the turnovers that we keep having, Tissueville drives down the field and puts 3 on that board. We have to change this momentum if we want to win the game. But on 3rd and 36, I don't know what Steve Merker is doing, but he is not throwing the ball to me. But as you can see, with all the turnovers that we have, they go down and kick 3 to take them up 9-7. On 3rd and 4, I try to turn the game around, but all I could get was a first down, and that wasn't enough. We go on to lose, and we go home. Derek Paducah Jr. had a horrible game as he picked up an offer from Ohio State and picked up 3 interest offers in Washington State, Virginia Tech, and Virginia. But with that being said, I'm faced with the biggest decision of my life. I mean, I have a lot of Power 5 offers, and I don't know where to go. Drop in the comments down below where you think Derek Paducah Jr. is going or where he should go.